Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Clues, Cues and Reviews, and today we're looking at the 7 Deadly Sins, Nanatsu no Taizai chapter. Early release, early review, and wow, what a chapter. I'm still going to do Black Clover. I will get to Red Spirit and Promised Neverland, hopefully today, Promised Neverland maybe tomorrow. But wow, what a chapter. If I was doing like reactions, this would be a chapter to do a live reaction on. So much happens in such little panels that is, you know what, you enjoy a chapter when you're reading the pages and it ends and you think, is that it? Why is it finished? And then you look at the pages and it's like, actually it has been 20 pages. It's like, wow, that you can know that's a good chapter. So it won't be a review, but I will get to a few points anyway. Let's get into it. So again, love this chapter for the pure and simple reason that we get backstory. We finally get more information about that ancient war 3,000 years ago. And we have some questions answered that I even didn't know to ask. I just assumed and I didn't really think about this. And this really opened my eyes to a lot of different things. I will get to that though. So the first thing is training. So they go, so we're training. And the thing is with this training, it's not normal training. It says high risk, high reward training. But Diana and King basically say, no, we'll do it. Obviously, they worry about each other as they normally do. And then we get to see what that training is. I'll talk about that later on, but let's get into everything else I enjoyed about this chapter. We saw parts of Glashina and Dolo that I didn't think we'd see. The humorous side, the sense of humor, the enjoying the jokes, playing fun on Meliodas. And it was weird and interesting at the same time. But then I thought about that fight, because he said, when we made choices and we thought we made the right choices, and then when we clashed with Meliodas, it made us think about the choices we made, and that brought us here. And their goal was to kill the Demon King, not the 10 Commandments. And they said, look, we're not demons. So what I want to know now is not in this chapter, unfortunately, but I want to know what made them become the 10 Commandments in the first place. I know Meliodas killed 2 of them and they took their place. But the question is why. We know that Dolo got defeated in some way, and it was his pride that broke, that made him do what he needed to do. But they don't seem to be enemies now. And could this be a foreshadow, or it could be an explanation at the same time to why they didn't really go for gold with Meliodas, but potentially they held back, or they were getting wrecked. But something happened there that made them think. So a spell gets cast, and it's important and interesting to know that the spell that was cast was taught to them by a friend, and then we find out who that friend is. So I thought white magic's got to be angel magic or goddess class magic, right? We find out who that goddess was. I'll get to that. So it starts off, and basically King is in Glashina's body and Diana's in Dolo's body. Makes sense. Fairy, King. King's a fairy, Glashina's a fairy, Dolo's a giant, Diana's a giant. So basically it seems like they've gone back in time, and then they see something coming down, looks like demon magic, and it's Meliodas, a young Meliodas, and he refers to them as Dolo and Glashina, like they're friends. So this made me think, okay, this must be back 3,000 years ago. And then someone else comes and he goes, yeah, we finally all met here. And they're confused, thinking, what's going on? Where King and Diana go, no, what are you talking about? Never heard of these people. And they go, what's going on with your wings? And they're like, in this layer of the battle, you want to talk about this now? But okay. She's a goddess. Elizabeth is a goddess. She's been coming back because of that. Why she hasn't got her wings yet basically leads us to believe that she isn't at her full power, and she will get those, much like King, who will get his wings to be more powerful. So the idea, I think what the risk is in this battle, if you die in real life. I think that's basically what it is, because they're in the past, they're using the bodies, it's like a trip down memory lane. But what this is going to be a vehicle to explain what happened in the past. So basically, Elizabeth fell in love with a demon, Elizabeth being a goddess, him being a demon, and that's why this whole part of the Holy War happened. That's why he sided with them. Which reminds me of a TV show about angels and demons kind of falling in love and procreating, called Reaper. Check it out, it's funny, it's actually really good. But anyway, getting back to the point. That's the chapter. So simple, but so amazing. The implications is just wow. I guess the point of being in other people's bodies is to understand how it feels to be so powerful and move with wings and do that, how to work more efficiently because you're working with a more efficient and more powerful body. I think that feeling is going to be part of the process. And I guess in that situation, dealing with powerful opponents with powerful body will help you develop strategies to help you defeat them in the present time. I am so excited. It talks about on the cover panel about being a final stage or something like that. It leads me to believe that once this part is going to be dealt with, it's just going to go straight into the goddesses and the angels. I don't think it's going to be 100 chapters. I think it might be a little bit more than that, but it looks like it's getting like that. So the first 100 chapters was about the first arc, and you saw the episodes, which I will do a review at some point. The second season's coming out, which I'm sure is going to cover this, and then the third season's going to be about other things. But there's so much things to think about. What happened in the Holy War? What was the situation with the goddess? Why were they telling him to kill Ban? Ban to kill Meliodas. Was it to get him more powerful? There's so many things going on. So many questions we've yet to be answered. But he's given us more questions. I loved it. Simple, short, epic at the same time. Just, it was confusing for me because it was like, what's going on? And then you realize when it clicks, you're thinking, yes, flashback, epic mini arc about what happened in the past. Love it. Can't wait to see next week. It was early. I'll free up some time for me to do what I need to do in my week. And I look forward to seeing you watch the next video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share all that lovely good stuff. Whenever you get a chance, like and comment below. If not on Reddit. And I'll see you next time. Peace.